Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. I'm a rookie, but I feel just like the vet. Shoot my shot, won't touch the net. Put across the neck, no respect. Then again, I'm like the one who cut the checks. The way I ball, you think it's my...
King Jordan, we've been on this road with you for quite a long time. Give us the good news.
Oh, we can really hit legend.
Well, in your hunt for glory, make sure and check out
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Look at the 76ers starting group. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Goose out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Reed. And at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Gary Harris. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Chris, we're just getting into a new year. Already, though, injuries hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, but the big thing, though, you get healthy by the end of the year. You know, you got to get your guys back to 100%, so you don't want to rush them back too early.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. LeBron against Harris. Williams passes to Davis. There's the dish to LeBron. There's the try. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Love how fierce James is. The ferocious dunk artist.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. They get a hand on it, and stolen by James. And they double up Davis. Out to Harris. Pass to Williams. Outside Westbrook. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Westbrook can't get it to go. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Goose. Reed against James. In the corner, it's Harris. 5 to shoot. Over Harris. Harris, no good. Harris outside. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
The timing of the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue to slam it in.
Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Passes it to Thibault. 5 on the clock. Simmons inside. He's guarded by Davis. Banked in off the glass.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
James looking it over. Harris against Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And that one falls for Davis.
Yeah, and the fire Davis plays with, I mean, it's so special. This guy wants to win and will do whatever it takes to do it.
Now here's Simmons. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Here's LeBron, and finish off by LeBron.
Well, with as much defensive attention as they do, his passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Here's Harris. His last outing, 16 points for him. There's the pass to Goose. Reed against LeBron. Reed the pass to Goose. It's stolen by Harris. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Davis can't get it to go. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. 6-point game. And they like what Harris gives them defensively. Good awareness and toughness.
I mean, he stays in front of ball handlers. Sometimes he gets hedged in pick and roll by bigger players. But overall, very sound defensively.
Now here's LeBron. He had 27 points last game. Back to Davis. Here's the three. Harris, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Goose. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
James against Harris. James with it. He's a player that you can...
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
What fearlessness. That's got to energize his team.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harris, the wing jumper, off target. Lakers leading by 3. The kick out to Westbrook. Harris outside. Lakers passing it around. There's the triple. And it's Reed pulling it down. 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's Reed pulling it down.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it on that play like that.
Lakers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game up. LeBron against Harris. Softly drops in the floater. James has got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
I mean, and there's really no excuse for it. They know they need to play more in control.
Lakers leading by 3. James finds Westbrook. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Williams. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Harris. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Simmons gets a hand on it.
At the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Harris misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Harris. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
They are just killing him on the interior.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Thibault. A floater and the rejection by James. Here's Harris. Plays it up and banks it in. Oh, it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
Yeah, for sure. This is a team that feels like they should never be swept in the season series by anyone, but especially when it comes to one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Davis, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Goose. That's tipped. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's James. Connects on the 17-footer. James has got 10. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
4 on the clock, and it's Simmons penetrating.
Hey, you talk to Simmons too, he sets the tone. He's vocal and he leads by himself.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Oh, good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Lakers. George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Yeah, a lot of people have opinions about Ben Simmons, right? But you have to respect everything he does. He always plays at a high level.
James in the post. He's got 10. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And don't you notice, Chris, whenever the team has injuries, Simmons takes it upon himself to fill in the gaps.
Well, Kevin, no one to defer responsibility. I mean, some of his biggest games have been when he puts his team on his back and carries them across the finish line.
Long, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Here's Goose. 6 points for him. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Goose. Fires from the wing. Plumlee with the rebound. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 10-point lead. Outside Gasol. Long kicks to LeBron. Pass to Gasol. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking, and you know things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
Long pass to Gasol. Here's Long. Got a hand on it. Tries again and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. The Lakers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. The 76ers making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Goose. He's coming off a 34-point game against Portland.
As good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Here's Niang, just 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Right side, Westbrook. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Cameron, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the pace.
1:05 left to play in the first. Yes, that goes in. Long's got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now, here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Niang passes to Goose. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
LeBron outside. He feeds it to Covington. That shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Korkmaz. And the rejection by James.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
Westbrook scanning the floor. To the right side. Long. From outside, off the mark. All alone. Sinks it in the shot from Goose. 10 points for him.
Yeah, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Goose. Also, Maxey out there. And it's Korkmaz in power forward. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Goose, in their last matchup against the Trailblazers, got the job done. He dropped in 34 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
Well, this team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Here's Westbrook after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's the step back, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Niang kicks to Korkmaz. From the arc. And he sinks it from deep. 3-pointer good from Goose. Goose has got 15.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Long, and that one is stuck right through.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Niang. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Goose. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. James, right side. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
I'd like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
That one goes. Count it. And that's 19 points for Goose.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You know, Chris, I remember back in the day, and at one point in the Western Conference, they had they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles, and you can't forget about guys like Nowitzki. We had to play 2 ways, then 3 or 4. You won 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
Here's Riller. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. It's stolen by Davis. Nice break. The Lakers. The shot by Long. No good. Cameron, the pass to Goose. Here's Riller. Six on the shot clock. Passes to Goose. Driving in, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this time.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Goose, guarded by Harris. Harris outside. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. The pass to Goose. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harris, right side. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Gary Harris. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Eibel's checked in. Lakers trail by 3. Williams dishes to Davis. Over to the wing. Here's Long. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Riller. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Reed. The 76ers again can't hit it.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And Davis throws it down.
I mean, beat you up in so many ways. Davis is giving this D a thumping tonight.
Here's Goose. 11 points in the game. pass to Harris. Tipped away. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Tobias Harris.
That's good from Harris.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
Close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen a tremendous game from Goose.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
The 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Harris, and it's Williams at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Los Angeles.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
Lakers trail by 5 and stolen by Simmons. Harris inside, looking on James, and stolen by James. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Harris has got 7.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Simmons against Westbrook. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% for the game.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk community.
Count that one.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Simmons, the bounce pass. Pass to Reed. Lets it go from 14. Harris misses.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Williams can't get it to go.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
LeBron passes to Davis. Back to LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Sinks the three-pointer. That's now 26 points for Goose.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
LeBron passes to Davis. Back to LeBron. Reed with the steal. Simmons against Westbrook, and it's Simmons penetrating. It's good. Simmons got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness in plays like this.
And it's blocked. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Here's LeBron. 76ers getting the bucket. Williams kicks to Westbrook. To the inside. Davis. Looks good. It is good. That's his 7th best in 12 tries.
I love Westbrook's use of the play. Always creating offensive opportunities for his teammates.
Simmons against Westbrook. Here's Reed. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Goose. The 76ers leading by 5. Driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Robert Covington's checked in for Harris. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Riller's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Inside, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
James outside, 16 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Philadelphia leading by 7. Over to the left wing. And he knocks it down. Good looking 3 there from Goose. Goose has got 10 points here in the second half. And so James will bring it up to Los Angeles. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers,
and here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 10.
The play's tough, but Davis is tougher. He plays through the contact with the floor.
Passes it to Harris. Here's Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Cameron, defended by Covington. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Lakers making a change here. Long's checked in. Lakers trail by 8. Back to Westbrook. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Sharp passes there from Westbrook. You like seeing him be active and trying to set up his teammates.
Here's Riller. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Long pass it to Covington. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
What confidence from the rangy swing man. I mean, he knows what it takes to convert.
To the wing right side. And there's the pass to Campbell. Here's Riller. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Goose, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Plumlee is checked in for the Lakers. The 76ers also with a sub. Niang's checked in. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Long. He's got 12. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Long's got 14.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Riller the pass to Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here are the Lakers. They've got an 8-0 run. The kick out to Westbrook. Outside Covington. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Philadelphia's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Riller. No points in the game yet for him. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor. So impressive with the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, we've got to give them credit for coming back.
Here's Goose, following the basket by Mason Plumlee, and the shot goes in. 33 points for Goose.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. The kick out to Williams. Westbrook against Harris. From 13, and it's Westbrook missing. 76ers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Riller the pass to Harris. Here's Goose. 33 points for him. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Long. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they got the steal to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
From 12 feet out, the rebound by Niang.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. He kicks to Plumlee. Here's Long. He's got 16. Outside Covington. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Covington's got 5 points in the quarter.
Stretching the floor with his outside shot. Covington, a true marksman who doesn't lack confidence.
And the 76ers call time here.
And one of the few NBA players out of an HBCU, Robert Covington, undrafted out of Tennessee State University, has had to work for everything he's gotten in this league.
He got his feet wet in the lean years in Philly when they were really trusting the process, and not a lot of flash in his game, all about determination and detail.
Marc Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. Now here is Harris. He's got 6, down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Plumlee. Rebound the Lakers.
This scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Williams inside. Guarded by Kerr. Plumlee, the pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Not a lot of ups needed right there for Gasol to get up and hammer the dunk.
1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Curry. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Lakers trail by 3. And stolen by Harris. It's 2-on-1. Up the floor, here's Cameron. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Gasol. Curry against Williams. Pass to Westbrook. Feeds to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Over Cameron. He can't hit that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Takes it inside. No good from Goose. LA has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. For the 3. Here's Gasol.
And look, you have to give credit to Harris. He is very good at getting his hands up and making shooters feel uneasy.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
3/10 quarters behind us, and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Ben Simmons. Goose out there with Maxey, and it's Reed, and it's Curry in at the small forward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
At the line for Los Angeles, Gary Harris.
That's good from Harris. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's Philadelphia now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Goose. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The line for the 76ers.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Goose.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Gasol. Over Reed. Gasol no good. Philadelphia leading by 3. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside for Simmons. Into the lane. Here's Reed. And James pulls it down. James has got 11 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the win.
Now here is Harris. Can't hit from 12. And the pass to Goose. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Gasol sends it back.
Wow. Trying to challenge Gasol. Big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
Curry with it. Gasol covering. Tries yet again. Curry can't get it to go.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket. But James isn't afraid of taking some risks, especially with how he dribbles the ball. Completely loses the defense that time.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Goose. Simmons inside. Harris is there. No good with the layup. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And LeBron throws it down.
James perfectly hitting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
76ers trailing. Now Simmons. Pass to Goose. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Long. Poked away. Harris outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Brown always cognizant of everyone around him.
Pass to Goose. Outside Curry. There's the 3. The rebound by Long. Long's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wide open shot is on the money.
He's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his percentage to the roof.
Now, here's Maxey. To the middle, here's Simmons.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Here's Williams. The pass to LeBron. Here's Long. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Some solid defense from Reed. And for the 76ers, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. No good from Simmons. The Lakers in the lead. James in the post. The shot's good. LeBron's got 6 in this quarter.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Curry finds Simmons. Fires the 3. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Goose.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Williams looking over the floor. The feed to Gasol. And it's blocked. Simmons with it. To the paint. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And the Lakers call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Goose.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Simmons, following the miss by Anthony Davis. To the left side wing. Here's Goose. Pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, good with the triple. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Davis missing. Here's Goose. James covering. And the rejection by LeBron. Davis looking for an opening. Here's Williams. That's tipped. Another shot. Some solid defense from Reed. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Maxey. Free throw good from Goose. Lakers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That bucket in no time at all. LeBron's got 24.
LeBron taking what's off from mid-range. Throughout his career, he's all about the best shot available.
Simmons against Westbrook. And it's Simmons penetrating. Pass to Korkmaz. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And Philadelphia has possession after LeBron James's miss. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Now here's Simmons. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Westbrook passes to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Davis. To tie it up. LeBron trying to free himself up. And he hits it to tie the game up. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
And even if you wanted to box out LeBron, after that, too strong. He finds ways to get to the ball.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's running wild. They had to call the timeout just to take away at least some of it.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
Here's Goose. Now the pass to Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. And Los Angeles guys shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. And they double up James. With 3, Harris, good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure what this guy was in the first half.
Now, here's Maxey. Harris outside. Out to the wing. Here's Goose, guarded by Harris. No good from Goose. Lakers leading by 3. And he uses the glass on the way. James has got 16 here in the second half.
And we've seen him do this before, just kicking it up to another level here in the fourth. That puts him at 75% shooting in the quarter.
Here's Goose. Back to Reed. Dives for it. Taken away by Williams. Here's Harris. Goes to the reverse rim and knocks it in. Harris has got 10 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the 76ers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And here is Harris. To end the drought, and Davis sends it back.
You see how the Browns live in even spots. Not only the wingspan,
but the awareness.
No good on that one. Some solid defense from Reed. Drives to the hoop. Tries from 10. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Dishes to Westbrook. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
And the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Goose. Right wing. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the lead. So far, they've had no answer. Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Harris inside. James covering. Passes it to Goose. 5 on the clock. Back to Harris. And the jam by Harris.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Los Angeles.
1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you got to be careful around James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
LeBron James.
It's the first that'll push the lead to double digits. And the 76ers making a change here. Riller's checked in. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, go watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to stop.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Los Angeles.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For LeBron.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
And he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Altman, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
It's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. And this the best it gets. Knowing 2296. Just know what it is, man. Long time coming. Word.
A familiar sight, the flow of traffic cutting through downtown Los Angeles. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to answer that, and it fueled me. I wanted to come back and be myself again. Brian?
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Ben Simmons, and it's Harris in at the power forward. And for the Clippers, Luke Kennard out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Paul George, and it's Whiteside in at the center position. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Harris up top. There's the three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Now here's Leonard. Puts it up from 15 and off the glass. That one's good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Beverley. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist from Beverley.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverley has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
Here's Reed. An easy two on the layup.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Beverley finds Kennard. George outside. Oh, stolen by Harris. Outside Simmons. Pass to Reed. Harris with it. Guarded now by George. Simmons with it. Five to shoot. On the take. Rebound by the Clippers. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
At the line from LA, Hassan Whiteside. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Whiteside. And both free throws good for Whiteside. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Simmons, the pass to Harris. Over Whiteside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
And, of course, Harris was Mr. Basketball in the state of New York when he was a senior in high school. And I don't need to tell you, but a lot of the players who won that award have gone on to a career in the NBA.
First free throw is good. And Harris drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Leonard outside. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Kennard. Connects from downtown. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And when you cut through everything else, Doris, at the end of the day, Beverley is a solid defender.
I'd say even more than that. He is tenacious. He puts tremendous pressure on ball handlers. He is competitively tough. He can talk a little trash, No space, no rest, no room for error if you're looking opposite Patrick Beverly.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Kennard outside. Beverly outside. Pass to Leonard. Puts up a 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
I don't think there's anything Leonard can't do on the basketball court. He can score inside, the mid-range, long range. He'll hurt you from absolutely anywhere.
Here's Goose. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Leonard outside. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Tries the 9-footer. Here's Whiteside. And Reed pulls it down. The Sixers trailing. Harris finds Simmons. Here's Reed, defended by Whiteside. Here's Reed. Harris outside. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Leonard's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Reed into the lane. And he slams it in one-handed.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Leonard outside. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Harris passes to Simmons. Here's Goose. No good from outside.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Leonard. Tight defense on him. It's good. Leonard's got 7 points.
Kawhi Leonard from the restricted area. Turn the lights out.
Outside Simmons. Whiteside against Harris. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. Kennard outside. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Whiteside. Beverly for 3. And he can't get that one. Kennard against Simmons. And he dunks it down.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Kennard. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Leonard outside. With a 9-footer. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Well, you're working the 2-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Pass to Goose. Here's Reed. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kennard left side. Out to Leonard. Fires from deep. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Goose. Good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Simmons brings a double team. Here's Kennard. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Goose. defended by Kennard. Goose, good.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
They were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
And these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Now here's Milton, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. The three. The Clippers rebound. And it's in there. And the Clippers lead by 5.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Maxey, averaging around 5 points a game.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Right side Milton, pass to Zubac. The shot, buries the easy one. And now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Korkmaz. Now here's Simmons. Last game for him, he had 14. Who's can't hit? Milton with it to the inside. Here's George. That one a little long. The 76ers have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Milton passes to George. Shot from the top of the key. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Outside Simmons. From deep. Goose. Good. He's got 14.
And he's 5 of 7. Getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
That's tipped. Simmons with it. Guarded now by George. George against Simmons. Pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Keon Johnson.
The Clippers in the lead. Milton attacking. And no good. Good D by Simmons.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Outside Milton. Here's Leonard. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Leonard's got 14.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Niang. A minute 31 left to play in the first. Zubac with the steal. Leonard for 3. The rebound by Maxey. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. Here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Here's Maxey. Looking for his first basket still in this one. They push it up 4 on 3. Outside Milton. Zubac inside. Pass to Leonard. Back to Zubac. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Sixers trailing to the left side wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Jason Preston.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Leonard finds Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Here's Goose. He's got 14. 4 seconds left, and he sinks the layup. He's got 16.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Clippers on top, leading by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. George Niang out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Maxey. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz, and it's Goose in at the shooting guard position.
Thanks. Well, Goose in the last matchup against the Lakers was outstanding. He had 46 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Simmons against Johnson. Here's Goose driving in, and it's all tied up. He's got 21.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Another shot. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Leonard outside. He takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 16.
This guy is such an excellent finisher at the rim. He's got incredibly long arms and very strong hands. Boy, when you think about Kawhi Leonard's career, one of the things that I'm always struck by is how he has been a model of efficiency. So smart when it comes to getting his shot and taking the right shots.
Pass to Niang. Here's Goose. 4-3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
And, you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots of steals, and that's making a huge difference.
Just 4 to shoot. With his first shot attempt, they get it back. Zubac. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And Philadelphia calls time here. You know, Doris, with Kawhi, the career numbers speak for themselves.
That's exactly right. A shade under 50% from the floor. In range to get to 40% from deep. No matter how you slice it, Kawhi is an efficient number one option.
Whiteside, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kennard comes in for man. Pass to Reed. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the 76ers lead by 3. Now Whiteside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. Just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Here's Reed. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
Beverly, he's checked in for Johnson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Beverly, the pass to Whiteside. Takes the 3. And Goose pulls it down.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Takes it inside. Here's Zubac. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Goose. 24 points for him. Pass to Harris. 3-pointer. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kennard outside. Kennard on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for LA, Luke Kennard. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Curry's checked in.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
Good getting ready for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Whiteside. Mann comes in for Paul George. Johnson, he's checked in for Kennard. And Milton subbed in for Beverly. Outside Milton. Pass to Mann. And here's Zubac. And stolen by Simmons. Out to the wing. Here's Goose. Here's Niang. Here's Maxey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Here's Simmons. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 18 points in the game.
Well, an all-star willing to do all kinds of dirty work on the offensive end. Kawhi mixing it up.
Here's Simmons. and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
From deep three-point range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Clippers ahead, up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Clippers in the lead. Paul George out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Out to Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Here's Whiteside. Blocked! And he's able to get it back. Yep, that one goes.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. Here's Reed, defended by Whiteside. Here's Reed. And Whiteside with a block. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Oh, George with a steal. Beverly with it, picked up by Simmons. Oh, Simmons with the block. And he recovers it. Beverly, the pass to Whiteside. Second chance effort.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot. Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots. Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Leonard outside. Simmons against Beverly. Pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. George passes to Whiteside. He can't get it to go.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Outside Simmons. Here's Goose. Fires the 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 6th assist of the night. The Clippers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And he's gone for the lob. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Beverly against Simmons. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Goose. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. George outside. Off the left rim and out. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Simmons against Kennard. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Leonard passes to Whiteside. Now here's Kennard. Leonard outside. Pass to Beverly. The 3. They grab their own miss. Whiteside. Gets another look. And Reed pulls it down.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now George. That one no good. Oh, great D that time from Harris. For the lead. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Pass to Beverly. Whiteside down low. He's got 6. He gets it in there. Whiteside's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Reed. Here's Goose. Now here's Simmons. Beverly defending. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Timeout called, the Clippers. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Goose. Here's Reed, defended by Whiteside. George against Harris. The rebound by Whiteside. It's a close game here in LA. Down low. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Harris.
See, I don't think you could teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
At the charity stripe, Paul George. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in, and he sinks the second, and with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
Here's Goose. 30 points in the game. Play clock, the Sixers need to put one up here, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. He's covered by Curry. Pass to George. Good D by Simmons.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Now Curry. He's guarded by Zubac. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And here's George. Simmons defending. George, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Leonard. And he drains the turnaround J. Leonard's got 24.
What a smooth-looking release from Kawhi Leonard. Doing work in the mid-range. That is his comfort zone.
Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. And here's Curry. Harris with it. He's guarded by Zubac. Harris misses.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
For 3. Drops in the 3. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside Curry to the paint. Tipped. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got his second bucket on the night.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all three levels.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Johnson comes in for Kennard. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Leonard, good. Leonard's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Maxey. Here's Niang. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. No good that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Goose. 32 points in the game for him. Inside. Niang, no good.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Got it. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead. Philadelphia has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Goose. Offline with a three. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Outside Johnson. And the Clippers making a change here. Milton is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Reed's checked in for Niang. From deep, Johnson. That one doesn't drop. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Simmons. Deflected. To the middle. Here's Leonard. 2 points. That one goes. Leonard's got 30 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And the 76ers call time here. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, BA. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Pass to Maxey. And he's going for the oop here.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Now here's Leonard, tightly guarded, and the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Milton, and he drives in. Oh, the stuff! They get it back. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Mann. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Maxey. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Goose. Outside Simmons. Oh, he tries a 3. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Milton. Zubats inside. Knocks it loose. 26 seconds left in the third. Shoots from the right block. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10 rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Simmons against Leonard. The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break up 12. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Right play like you've been doing all night, all right?
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Furkan Korkmaz is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the 76ers, shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. The Clippers shooting about 41%. And here's Beverly. On the wing man. Pass to Zubats. And Reed pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Down low.
And a two-handed jam. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And stolen by Simmons. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Korkmaz, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Leonard outside. Pass to man. To the inside. Beverly. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Maxey. Beverly defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Milton against Simmons. Here's Zubats. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Goose. To the paint. Here's Reed. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Zubats. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Leonard can't get it to go. Philadelphia shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Reed. Back to Simmons. Pass to Goose. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. 37 points for him.
Yeah, just doing his part. staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And the basket by Leonard.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Now here's Simmons. Out to the right wing. Pass to Korkmaz. Off the mark there with a three.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
And he lobs it up and is blocked. In transition, here they come. On up the court. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the 76ers. 2 shots.
The first one falls for the Clippers. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Zubats. Paul George comes in for Leonard. And it's Kennard in for Milton. Hits both from the stripe. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Beverly, the pass to Whiteside. Pass to George. Tries to break his ice. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. Maxey. Here's Reed. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
76ers foul. Paul Reed.
Riller, he's checked in for the Sixers.
First team foul. 76ers substitution. Grant Miller.
Philadelphia on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's George. And the shot goes. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Here's Harris. Here he goes. And Harris throws it down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's George. Poke loose. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Offensive rebound. Reed, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
To the left wing. Back to Kennard. Pass to George. Over Harris. George, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Reed. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Mann. To the middle. It's blocked. Pass to Harris. Up and over Kennard. Harris's shot is good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George against Harris. Tries a 10-footer. Good. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Kennard with it. It's George on the wing. Pass to Beverly. Harris against Kennard. Now here's Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Beverly, the pass to Whiteside. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Goose. Pass to Riller. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. No good. A bit long that time. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Mann. Puts it up from 12. No good there. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Goose. Pass to Harris. Here's Reed, defended by Whiteside. Here's Riller. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Beverly. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half. The long ball has disappeared on him since.
That one goes in. And he's got 41 now.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Mann, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Simmons is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Allie, thank you. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Going inside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, guys, Kawhi may not have averaged 20 points per game until his 5th season, but now it happens with regularity.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Goose. There's the triple. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Here's Beverly. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Goose. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Leonard on the wing. George outside. Pass to Kennard. This one for 3. No good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Simmons with the jam. And he's now got the double-double.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
Leonard right side. And here's Zubac. Now here's George. Pounded by Harris. To end the run. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Simmons. Inside. Here's Reed. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
The Clippers trail. George passes to Beverly.
76ers foul. Paul Reed.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
It's time for T-shirts.
Here's Beverly. George, right side. Back to Beverly. to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard way outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Philadelphia ball.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Harris with it. Pass to Goose. Outside Simmons. And there's the drive. Clock at 4. The Sixers again can't hit.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Goose. Harris drives in, and Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Now Leonard. Oh, they need this. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
For LA, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. At the line for 2.
Good on the first. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines, there's a level of focus and competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you could really appreciate. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Here's Harris. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 9th assist of the game now. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter here. Leonard right side. Out to Beverly. Jacks up at 3. And Reed pulls it down.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Goose. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That's his fourth personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for LA.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Harris against George. Down low, Reed. And rejected. Pass to Beverly. Out to the right wing. Back to Kennard. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. It falls! We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the 76ers. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make it a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're losing by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Leonard to tie it up. And he drills the triple. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. Here's Harris. Pass to Simmons. To the inside. Oh, off target. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. We've got Tobias Harris, and it's Reed in at the 5, down low. Leonard outside. George finds Leonard.
76ers foul. That's his 5th personal foul. First team foul.
Kennard outside. Pass to George. Now Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kennard. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And for the 76ers, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Reed. And that one is hammered home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The Clippers trail. Beverly outside. George against Harris. George passes to Leonard. Pass to Kennard to take the lead. It doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way to the paint. Here's Reed. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. And a missed layup. Harris against George. Harris down low. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. The shot, no good. Good D by Harris. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Simmons finds Harris. Shoots over Beverly. Harris misses. The Clippers have gotten no shots to fall out of 4 tries here in OT. Here's Kennard. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Luke Kennard. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Zubats. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. We're in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And they'll get another chance. Kennard outside. Now here's Beverly. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. To tie it up. And he lays it in. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Woo. Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Beverly against Simmons. Pass to Reed. Here's Coos. 5 on the clock. Reed counted. 28 points for him.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
1:49 left in OT. Leonard with the ball. side. Back to Leonard. Yep, right through the net. Leonard's got 41.
Such a quick shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by George. George has got 11 rebounds in the game. Leonard left side. Beverly outside. Back to Leonard.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Goose from downtown. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 3. 51 seconds left in overtime.
Come on, fans. Stand up. Make some noise.
Here's Leonard. Inside. Turnaround Jay. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
Here's Harris. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Leonard, double team. Beverly for 3. And Reed pulls it down. And here are the Sixers now. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Timeout called, the Clippers. They're trailing by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the OT period. All right, guys, what do you think?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Leonard for 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And a deep 3 from Leonard. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
In BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
All right, so do you think you deferred to your teammates just a bit too much in this one?
We won, didn't we?
Well, it just looked like you passed up some pretty solid scoring opportunities there. And
Look, everybody makes mistakes during the course of the game. That happens. But if you add up all the positive and the negative, and you walk away with the win, that's all that matters, right?
yeah, okay. Well, thanks, MP. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, Frank.
Reminiscing legends, what your mission is. Passing down my Benjamin Flash it. Metaphor for what you do and what you giving us. Mass incarceration on the minds of those who listening. Gotta be strategic how I pen the pen on paper, pen to tell on every donkey that try coming for my action. Miscommunication leads to misconceptions of my passion. Passionate effort towards care for folk, show me the lack in it. I had to learn to ration it. Protect the feelings of the folk that wouldn't do for mine to back when it's the pacifist. Must pacifist sometimes to bring a balance back and back we go to active. Folk be fake mad, folk be fake rich, folk be fake woke, folk be fake lit. And my dough wanna rise, and my soul on the side. Got my dough wanna rise, and my soul on the side. Don't go chasing dollars, let the money chase you instead. Patience how you bake the bread.